Arbisky Tiger, I accidentally unplugged my PC. I was cleaning it and I accidentally unplugged the PC. Oh my. Oh, so unlucky. First, I spilled my drink. Then, unplugged the PC. Wow. That's a day. That's a day, dude. Getting a lot of high and it's annoying. King of the Hill would be good wizardry. Is there any map that I don't wish to play wizardry? I think. I got ready correct. Got this guy back. Don't tell me my opponent crashed. Was it just bug?
宽斋，准备就绪，记得，记得，明白。骑马车，骑马，停车边，一人动，一人动。
Was he loading in? Not sure anymore.
李建早，俺去了。停车边，记得。
Okay, I need to check his base.
肯定动。你说，明白？命令一人动，准备就绪，不尊重。你说，明白？
Nope, he crashed. Okay, be right back. How long does it take for the thingy to crash out?
准备做秒飞。命令机
Because he crashed.
平静中。停车边。
No, I don't care about the Edo or the ranks or anything like that. I only care about what I learn.
挺好。
准备奏效。
That's the most important.
免灾。
村民就绪住所。
命令。两波中。好。刚做东西嘛，亲。
人币就绪。当年。
Is it like 3-4 minutes when
签平。
it'll be like crashed?
你说。
Bro, don't tell me I need to kill his base.
命令。
Okay, that's cursed.
免灾。马莫贼。
停车边。当年。当年。明白。 你说几点？
高兴。更新我啊，会点。
命令来了。
有更现在吃饭，拿进去了。好，是马上跳。
又下质量，现在取经。那喜欢。
I never seen this bug before.
有跟做。天差片再成劝差已退，快讲走。哪会骑象马？此 QQ。您需要什么？现在移动。现在交手攻击。
是的，您好。命令来了。是的，您好。您需要什么？知道
有
了。
跟做。是的，您好。天差快给走。
The thingy didn't crash him out yet. So weird.
是的，你好。
有工作。
村民在此。
So weird.
地球就绪，全臂干活。
您需要什么？
您需要什么？出力帮忙就好了。入海质量，按面量显示中。是的，您好。需要什么？
赶快准备好，看表明。
全臂干活。牙齿就干活。
This is new for me.
精辟之序。
是，现在。
This is new bug for me. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, but
应变。
But I never seen crash like this that the player doesn't eject out of the game.
领导和平 QICK 填报。已记好，奉命提行中。明白。尽在执行。是。知道了。工程狠狠打击他们。工程 K。好的。工程 K 服从指令中。
This is the next level bug.
任务已完。工程 K 执法中。已经好，工程 K 全员执法中。你有何不工程锤身在执行。工程 K 就是。工程 K 准备接受命令。
是的，
大家准备。
大家决定这样。
领地法师，工程 K。
Yeah.
工程 K 准备，工程 K 就是。工程锤小队已就是。
This game can surprise me every day. That's why I love Age of Empires 4. There's always something new. Something that you don't expect at all. Just like this. Yay. Can you show your win percentage for each season in rank? I don't think it's that high. But you can check in an Age of Empires over, by the way.
命令裸流。基亨东。面亮记得。前这边转动。
注册。
好，你熟明白。
骑马机，骑马机。
准备就上。
Oh my god.
你熟。 准备就上，行进。第一。
Good luck.
当年。
Have fun. Good
前
luck.
这边。
Have fun.
行进中。记得。基亨中。 明白。
请闭嘴。
灭亮剂，机行动。你输，记得。
骑马机，看早。
看这边，行进中。灭亮剂，明白。
村民，两波中。
紧闭就下，明白。
明白。
听好，是面白。
看这边，明白。你输，行进中。
面白，没问题。
灭亮剂，紧闭就下，拿开流。灭亮剂，记得。你输，记得。拿开流，紧闭就下，当年。看这边，明白。灭亮剂机行中，记得。
骑马机，
请闭就下。
紧闭就下，不转动。你输，行进中，记得。看这边，记得。
尽力就下。听好。
村民，
紧闭就下，机行动。
明白。
你输，明白。
骑马骑字片。骑马
看这边，记得。
骑马机没问题。村民，俺们农村了，骑字片。
住宿。拿起。骑马机，
灭亮剂，不转动。
明白。
明白。
听好。
明白。俺们
明白。
你输，当年。紧闭就拿开流，灭亮剂，明白。
很明确。
看这边，行进中，看这边，明白。
命令准备就绪，移动中。
村民就下。
骑马机，
明白。
骑马机，
村民就下。没问题。村民，尽力就下。
明白，可吧？有没有变？那么有没有变？是的。有没有变？有没有变？再骑。是的。准备当毛兵。
你输，当年。
尽力就下。
准备，移动，
紧闭就下，记得。
命令机，
骑马机，
进马机，
灭亮剂行动。
明白。
骑马机，
有没有变？移动，当毛兵。
紧闭就行进中，
有没有可吧？这边，
看这边。
今天没有变，你就是。准备，移动中，有没有？准备就是。
你输，机行动。
有没有变？明白。
你输，
明白，我在前进。有没有变？一丢丢。准备，
灭亮剂记得。拿开流，
有没有变？
手转动。
准备看亮。有没有变？你就是。准备，有没有变？没这就变。兄弟们，向着推进。
亮亮。走。骑字片，跟。
有没有变？兄弟们，
紧闭就下，明白。
有没有变？移动，有没有变？
骑马机，行进中。骑马机，牙克流。
明白。好。
住宿。
看这边，不转动。
有没有变？可吧？这边。
明
灭亮剂，机行动。
听好，明白？两步度。骑马去。
你输，免杯。
不。住宿。太强了，就吃饭。
人品在前，
命令牙会的。
命令来了，
开始了。
辞就漂干得漂亮，
我给点猫，一个零目标。
然后破敌，那就吃饭。起点。
做好准备，我朝正方向，钢铁十字弓行军。蜡烛飞十字弓，
以球就下，箭在以右。
你先让结果。
工作集中去一力，不老窄，不留地，就可去。谁自攻手，准备好武器。准备好电，做好，再准备来。士兵，所有人集合。
起点，起点，然后。
一致听指挥，做好执行命令的
是的，领好，
告知听您指挥。动起来，防护起来，准备好，谁做完？有口要听您指挥。协调，谁是准备？谁是准备？
您先
做好准备，谁是？
拿会走。
听着了。
全力干完。
请兵，
谁了地线十字弓手？谁是弓手？准备好武器。尸体，秒击长铁十字弓行军。做好明白。
我按照您的指挥前进。
是的，现在移动，
让我去干活吧。
一个新目标已经领到了。高拿起镜头来，我们正在行军，要射击。敌军射击了。做好准备，行动！我
中骑兵等待中。
写字所有人集合，平均士兵们，写字工也准备军事，做好准备，写字工。
意愿是什么？
写字工手不老窄，不得时。
士兵已我在服从。
写字工也准备军事，等待命令。标地，准备好射击目标。标地一线，写字工射击去。做好拿起镜头来。
意愿是。
士兵长，训费好。
关羽告士兵已做好战斗准备。
是的，领好，
天后吃饭。
填好，大家准备。
有后有射击，做好准备，写字工。
大家准备。
你有何命令？
你准备好射。
中骑兵等待中，我会执行您的命令。中骑兵，
写字工手动起来，不老窄，不得时，集中注意力，士兵们，仔细听命令。
中骑兵等待中，
写字工射就去，
是前往目的地。中骑兵，
秒击一线，听到了。
大家都准备好了。
写字工
六道攻击，危险！
我们要上了，士兵们。
士兵已做好。
写字工起来，明白，这个去。
士兵，
我们要上流，士兵们，做好指挥准备。
国民意愿
谁是条件？我们走，大家都准备一个新目标。
您先天后，要跟做。
做好准备，十字弓。
大家。
你需要有功法。
谁听吧？
准备。
右滑指令。
中骑兵，我们出发了。
有何告知全部？
关羽，
明白。
右滑指令。
做好在攻做好执行命令的准备。
All right. God, fine.
十字弓也准备军事。
He's on board.
待命令。集中去听你的。十字弓已准备，拿起镜头来。
That's not good.
命令来了。
你动起来！
您先让
我们被瞄准
兵
了！
们仔细听稿，动起来，忙活起来。我们要上流，士兵们，不劳起来，不得时，拿起镜头来，我做好准备，向前走不休息。
敌军先起了，停兵！大家都准备好，士兵一坐，
铁子弓手准备好武器，做好自己结婚，不劳宅，不
再卡准
敌军先起了，预备！我们近在前进，
了解谁
平城两百两好。
谁中骑兵向着看。
您休要什么？请闭人在看。
做好这就可以。
一球就像。
你准备好
人必干
守定目标。
有工作，
您意愿是什么？
Q 跟踪，
是的，您好。
听好。
士兵们注意中，
快点球！
集中注意，
士兵
们仔细听你指挥，不劳宅，不得休。
收到攻击，危险！
现在突下目标，你把我一条定，
知道了，大家都准备好了。
做好听到了。谁做工业准备军事？听到了，中旗条第一线，谁这个天天指挥？发射，做好准备，谁上战斗场自准。谁是弓手？第一线，谁是弓手？谁是弓手？谁是工业准备军事？不劳宅，不得时，从航旗十字弓行军，做好准备。谁是工业准备军事？谁是弓手？准备战斗。中旗告自己，我们走。优秀人调第一线，谁是工业准备军事？上弹命令，调第一线，谁是弓手？领指挥，做好准备。
命令来了。
是的，您好。
是的，您好。
士兵明白。有人在笑我。中去听您指挥。
命令来了就出发。是的。
做好执行命令的准备，出发。
一准定在向，战斗
找自己大腿。
休要什么？
现在
是的，您好。
你臣民走吧，村民。
您
命令。
该走了。准备干活。
准备干活。
辽地线十字弓，
让我去干。移动命令。
是的，好。
这些了。集中这就可以。一准一个新目标。
一次破敌，尽在服从您的命令。
您意愿是我会听。
士兵们仔细听命令。
已准备，士兵已做好，
做好指令牌，这就可以。
Yeah.
让我去干。
稿子准备好。
大家注意。
我被瞄准了。您有何命令？
做好执行命令，不劳起来，不得时。士兵们，那你意愿是什么？做好准备。十字弓，扛起十字弓，
收到攻击，危险！
人机，十字弓，集中注意，我们要上流，了解一些。十字弓手，
你意愿回答应。
您意愿让我去干，知道了。已准备好流血。中旗
谁中起来？防护起来。
中旗
做好准备，十字弓。
让我去干活吧！我被瞄准了！
大家听好。
只要做些什么？这是我努力。只要做些什么？
士兵已做好，朕前往。让我去干，移动命令。
来，
大家都注意，士兵已做好，
谁明白？交上去。
敌军在起了，预备！
谁要做些什么？您的指令是？
中旗，大家都准备好了。
该死的，他们在攻击！
up for the balance guard. Very good.
Let's go for a signature.
接下我被启动服从命令。
Good game. Well played.
GG.
准备这小工具。
Did stream crash? I unplugged my PC accidentally. I fat fingered my PC, we can say that. Thank you, Mr. Barb. Or is it Barbie? I don't do share experience so far. Nothing bad. Not enough. Need more. Too early. Too early to say. Oh, TD. Can't play with his live as you should exit. I agree, but my color is purple, green, pink. I am my colors.
面亮机人进中，
面白
顶壁就记得。
This was a reference from
听好，
Illidan.
速速，
数
I am my scar.
前这边，明白。
面白骑马进，
免费，起码
顶壁就秀，拿下流。面亮机，明白。威胁！
一件草，
免费，
前这边，人进中，你输，记
Need
得。
that.
一天中，
骑马进，钻草，
前这边，不转动。
准备做起码前进中，
你输，明白。
Is it gonna be a macro fight? I like that.
拿下流。
I like some macro fights.
不转动，顶壁就秀，明白。
Good old macro fights.
人进中，顶壁就记得。当年，你输，当年，前这边记得，明白。面亮机拿下流，明白。前这边，一天东。
You are
顶壁
asking
就是不转动。
the Reno to ditch his color just because the seal looks good. And starts to go, nah,
面亮
dude.
记得。
Okay, that's good.
你输，明白。
Anyone here? Did anyone who's seen a series called Chaos? I'm so sad they didn't renew a season 2 for them. It was full with like famous actors.
当年，
But it was such a good series. It was on Netflix.
当年，你熟？
I loved it. It was so good.
村民数报的村民，
Sadly, there's not gonna be a second season.
田圈边，记得。
面白，
挺好。猎报中，骑马去。
面白，好，
Chaos. That was the name. Chaos. It was about Greek gods, but in a modern era.
骑马机，
面亮记，不转动。
So the thing was that they tried to kill Zeus, but in like a modern era. You know what I mean?
牙片流。你熟？人境中。
Yeah, like that, like this. Chaos.
准备就上，几天东。
It's so good. It's insane.
紧闭这下，
Sadly, they canceled season 2. I don't know why, but I didn't read it.
骑马机，
But it was good.
面白，村民，紧闭神经痛，面亮，了不的你休要是吗？
俺们走吧，村民。俺需要什么？
有工作，
是，哪会骑上马？以修正在体田。
Gods with iPhone. Yeah, exactly.
又和质量。
They had iPhone.
在体田。
It was really good.
挺好，
俺会的，大家准备。
有工作，
村民吃饭。
天茶边在此。
你休要是吗？准备正菜面亮来了，
您需要准备干活。
大家准，
是。
当然开。
大家准备，面亮来了，是村民，好点，
有跟上。是的，您好。
天茶边在此，辞就上。
是的，您好。
有工作，财人木头，
又和质量，正在营救。一修就下，快点酒。
挺好。俺会去采购好的苗条。
挺好，大家准备，
又和质量，
有工作，
有个挺
It has a lot of twists and turns, by the way.
挺好，该走了，好，是的。
命令来了。
是的，您好，您注看我，
修就快点酒。
俺很高兴。
是的，准备。
Like many times, I was like, "Whoa!"
正在营救。
有跟做。
是。
您需要什么？准备干
需
活。
要什么？
天茶边在此。
命令来了。
又和正在击偏。
您需要什么？您需要什么？是的，您好，
击溃就在不溃。按面链形势中，一修正在体田。
大家准备。
应该是这个。
挺好。俺辞就。
有个正在，是的，您好，有工作，大家准备，拿回去才归，命令来是吧？
命令来，大家准备。
挺好，完准备干活，有工，
是的。
那通行了。
请村民动起来，村民休要神会调理天口吃饭。
有何指令？当然可以。
敏派，快点走！
有的归。
骑兵抽血，
一球见效。
下个步。
有麻烦了，子里。
听候开启。踢下胸。
有何指令？
你休要那痛心了。
天堂边在此，当然可以。
看，准备，准备，QQ。
有工作。指令十一点。指令好。
Poseidon is the guy. I don't know if you watched Fear of the Walking Dead, but that guy played in the Fear of the Walking Dead, the main character, in season 1, season 2.
天堂边
那听到了。是的。准备出发。
遭到攻击！
现在。
辞旧票。
列队。
命令来了。天台卡猎破丢，命令来了，天口。
列队下马。
台卡命令来了。
骑兵一定是。骑兵此 QQ。那时
一球见效。
天口。
明天那时就起，准备就绪。那听到了。下一步，现在稳阵，听候，那听到了。打猎，骑兵已经是。
命令时要到。
给我向前进攻。
好的，需要做啥给他听好。
来干活了。
大家注意，
需要做些什么？
命令时将到。
安静，服从指令中。
准备集群命令，村民子。
大家注意，
自
保证这个节奏。村民好，大家。村民以这个服从，您
有人正在攻击，
命令。
前来领命，我遵从指令。正在被攻击，不也能活下来。服从，按照指令，你服请服从。
您的指令是。命动心。
提示，
准备指令命令一分。
提示已做好准备，马上
命令没问题。
村民已经是。
遵照命令前进。
准备接受工序。
您的指令是星光照亮，您意愿是什么？
一上马，我们走。渴望准备好，兄弟们。投降未来，提示就绪。
我看到了敌人。
遵旨，前进，给攻给提示。
干活了。
提示，上马，很荣幸能服从。
自豪服饰无会敌。
提示已做好准备，摧毁我们的敌人。尊贵的提示已就绪，明白？他们会死定。提示上马，那些猪猡开火了。兄弟们，提前吧，兄弟们。
您的指令是，你一，我马上就，我保证完全指令。
大家听好，我这就去做。需要做些什么？我听到。
做好，听我指令，前进。无人能。秦秀流太多炮
自
火。
豪，您的意愿会。
秦秀流太多炮火。兄弟们，快出发！服从，是渴望为人。是时候听懂了，服从，是的，这就对。
大家注意，我享受猎捕猎物，大家命令实验。
来个指令命令一波。
准备大家该着了，大家
谁要做些什么？
准备进往那片，马上就建造它。
做好，我会带领你们。服从是准时。
命令准备。
命令是大家注意，大家听好。
快干活了。
你有很荣幸能服从。提醒服从，按照命令提醒兄弟们准备出发。
你与您许愿，治好我的渴望，做好这属于道路明条。
准备当然可以。勇往直前，后退人备注意。
治好我的大
很荣幸能服从，一行之窄，遵服从是我的天职。
您星光照亮，我准备了与您
兄弟们，我们尽早到这里，所以马上就去。很荣幸能服从。
我准备好，您意愿是什么？
谁要？
您的奉命。
大家听好。好的，谁要？
遭遇敌人攻击。
骑士已做好准备。
这是我努力的成就。
该干谁要做些什么？
治好
准备结束
您
工
的
作。
指令是。
好的，好。
看这边。
准备结束
需要做准备，大家听好。我这
该干活了，明白？
需要做些什么？该干活了。该干活，一年属约。
你准备好，兄弟们。
会结束工作。
做好一行之窄。好，
我准备带领照着我
Okay,
的
I need to build a keep in a corner. Immediately.
谁要做些什么？
做好执行命令的准备。
需要做些什么？
我们遭遇了攻击！大家赶紧准备吃，该干活了。
村民已经
很荣幸服从。
准备工作，村民。大家注意。
Or I can build a keep on him.
攻秦地，移动。命令时间到，好的，需要做什么？
该准备工作，村民。
骑士，我们出发。命令即将下达，那是猪肉
全
强
是
一种。
服从，您的命令，据你遵循在即。大家听好，
马上就去。
命令时间到。命令时间，大家注意。大
注意留心，命令按工程进知道中。
所有人往上。骑士已做好准备。当然和服从是军队为首席。骑士，你有何指令？
Oh!
带领到着我的脚步。
该干不问。
并再不迟乏，大家
大家请
注意。
葬礼开始罢了。
还有幸能服从。
Voices 有空区，命令时准备需要做些什么？
命令时间到。人类体系，人类攻大家注意，
有重视好的，
开干，
命令大家
动起来，有动力。
准 Voices
命令时
来干活了。
Good game. Well played.
Whew. How many relics did you get? All of them. Ten wood, 25 gold, and 50 stone. So the 85 resource per minute. That's not bad. He's not getting cooked or anything like that. He's learning. You don't king's shame. Do you happen to do coaching like core or something? No, not really. I did coaching, but I stopped in 2025 January. So more than a year now I stopped coaching. Yeah, I think if I start coaching again, I need to do a lot of different stuff and things in my life. Like, if I start coaching, I don't have time for many other things that I have time right now.
亮亮，
下，
命令机，记得。准备明白，
Good luck.
准备奏效。
Good luck.
请下边。
Have fun.
Like, if I plan to coach again, I'm pretty sure after the tournament, but not before.
环节，骑马机，
你说，记得。
骑马，
你说，一人动。明白。
What do you think about Zushina? I'm not sure what to think about it.
记得。
I don't know, it's too early to say.
骑马
Like,
进，
下边。
you know, ask me, but I played a good amount of games, but playing, how many games we played so far?
行进中。
13 games?
你说，
I'm still not
拿去
sure.
了。
Like, it's much easier to say if you played like 100 games,
骑马进，
right? Or 60 games, let's say. Then it's much easier to say, but playing 13 games, it's really hard to say.
下边，一人动。命令，不尊重。记得。记得。一人动。
听好，咱们东西面北，
明白。当年。命令记得。
骑马谁
嗯
领空，
准备就绪，拿去了。
速速，
你说，肯定。
骑马机，
速速。
What if I just go for wood and gold?
村民就绪，走吧，村民。钻头，
请下边，一人动。命令机，明白。
命令，
请下边。行进中。
倚天跑，
Yeah, Bronze like me says he's gonna beat his guys back-to-back Zushi to destroy.
命令，骑马进，明白。明白。
Yeah, that's a good example. Like, I don't see the game like that.
了不得，
村民就绪，骑马进。是。
骑马
你说，不尊重。
That's a good example. What to say though, in terms of its organization, they really found the ball with Zushi. Base, they was philosophy in a game about war. Possess.
准备就绪，拿去了。
Listen, nobody would have said this if the Civ kept the same name as they planned, right? The Jade Empire.
拿坏点操他。
是，当然可以。
I honestly think they should have kept the name, the Jade Empire.
深一点，一换，
继续打量。又哈质量正在这边。
深一点，领好，
天塔片正在起根。
They should have called it in China too.
有名又哈哪会骑象马？已听到了。俺们正取要举行第19课。按命令。
了地平民主，
是正在起根。正在
做好这个去。
天塔哪会骑象马？就快天
西，我们走，
是快点走。
您先要什么？
有工作。
天子 QQ，是听您是
有麻烦了，
扛
司令。
起是进攻是军，
我真是这样。
走好，我们走。奴兄，
地球就现在一turn，是自攻小动平安。
10点0号。
哦，要射
您跟做，牙痛心疗。
做好准备，是自攻。有哈质量，做好执行命令的准备。按命令显示中。是奉骗。现在交手攻击，地球就下，正在这边。
村民是哪会的？哪会去才鬼？
士兵明白，
指挥就在附近。
平目标。
命听好，大家准备。一到了，拿自就去参谋。是的。
您做好执行命令的准备，不劳宅不得行。
不好就不见，
有点
在
到
笑我。
地球就下，集中注意听到了。
是的，村民准备就绪，要到有明白。
好，稿子准备好。
您先牙痛心疗。
是哪个镜头来？我们
Q 跟造。
士兵们，
快人类他们在攻击，了解一些细致工程。十字弓一扛起十字弓，行军。
是的，您好。
谁不劳宅不得行？听您指挥。
有工作。
是的，您好。
十字弓一准备正式上下命令。调低一些，十字弓手，所有人集合，行军。做好准备，十字弓。十字弓手准备好，我现在见底。赶紧准备好，有毛病。十字弓手准备好武器。
有工作。
集中动起来，保护起来。
村民在此。好，命令来了。拿
搞听您指挥。做好所有人集合，给他吃 QQ。十字弓手将 QQ。
您先。
集中注意力。十字弓准备好出发，奴兄们做好拿去，做好准备。十字弓们走，奴兄们。准备好就放，先准标的，十字弓手做好准品牌，这就去。十字弓手准备好武器，了解一些，是
大家准备。
调低一些，十5 K 正式准备好，出发，女士们。
Oh yeah, yeah, that's good.
行军，调低一些，十字弓一准，让十字弓让十从起来，防火起来。
Q 跟造。
听好，哪会的领袖要是。
您先要什么？
Good game. Well played.
这是你。
Nice force drop off so stupid. I don't know, like, I have never had a problem of calling the civilization the Jade Dynasty or Jade Empire. I think that was fine. my problem is that the Sultan army. So instead of Ayubid, they wanted to release a civilization called the Sultan's army. Okay, so when you go to Civ pick, right? When you go to Civ pick and you pick a Civ, it's called the Sultan's army. And I honestly didn't like that. I like Jade Empire. That was cool. But I honestly don't like Zushi's Legacy. I never liked Zushi's Legacy. And you know what is the funny thing? There's like multiple games as well released with the name of Jade Empire. I have no idea why they changed the name from Jade Empire. Other than I know that there was many people on the dev Discord that were saying that Jade Empire is a bad idea. I mean, again, as I said, Jade Empire would be much better.
Good luck. Have fun.
I just wish they rename it to Jade Empire. Can we make a petition or something like that? To rename the civilization back to Jade Empire? What is better with Zushi? I mean, it's situational. So far I did everything. I did 2TC, Fast Castle, Giga New Orleans, Pro Scout. I think it's based on which civilization you are playing against. Rather than saying, well, this was insanely cool. This is what you need to do every game. But of course I'm gonna make a video about my experience, you know, just like what I did with KT. Because if you watch my YouTube channel, I made a video about the experience I get. That is so stupid. Why is there no sheep on my side? My man. Like there is two sheep on my, there was two sheep here. Balanced. Balanced. Look at this. 12 sheep. And he scouted the left side. I scouted the right side. I got 2 sheep total, or 3. Wow. Thank you, video game. I love you. Video game.
保重。
田这边记得。面亮剂不转动。
Oh my god, and I don't have sheep anymore under my base. It's insane.
牙切流。
Look at that.
田这边明白。记得。行进中。
骑马机。
Wow. But you guys saw that, like, we met here, and he was coming from left side, and he already had like 12 sheep. That's crazy.
骑马机。
骑马机。
面亮剂。不转动。
面链数不中。听好，
PlayStation.
紧闭就下。面杯。面杯。
紧闭就上。面杯。
停好。两杯。带手里。
面链来了。您休要去吗？挺好。俩破丢，很好。大家准备干活，我不钱。
辞就跳。
有工作。
快点调。
I forgot to do something like, wow! Amazing! Huge!
你好。
Why are you not using control groups or units? Because you do, and 90% of the fights you are losing because of that. Think about that. Other than that, I have no idea. But I always say this. Most of the time I'm right. I don't know, it's more comfortable for me or something like that, among those lines. It could be the reason. I'm a comfortable gamer. What's your hotkey for controlling infantry cabs and range units on screen? My mouse. And tab. Tab is my best friend. Guys, it's not magic trick. Don't treat tab and other stuff, it's like magic trick. So easy.
指挥
我把命令是两种，大家注意。
指挥
是不会的。
大吃饭，大家马上就见。
该干尽在服从您的命令。我的兄弟们，大概走了，大家。
我命令您的意愿会被实现。自豪于命令我们吧。
是时候去发流，去我的保证完成指令。
村民已经
命令我们吧。我会进遭到射击。村民，指挥僧侣开驱。指令命令一波。
村民已尽在服从您的。
准备执行命令。村民，指挥僧侣开驱。
我马上自保境完成，指挥我们吧。我准备好听命行事了。
大家注意，命令是吃饭，大家听。
我们该走了，大家。一令属愿。就到公体。
您的指令是？您意愿是什么？您的指令，
我马上就去。
自豪服从。
大家听好，命令是没问题。
自豪。
大家
准备是手工。
动起来，要。
您的意愿会。
大家。
好的，需要做什么？
我会为您建造。
命令
是时候去发。
自豪为歹，引导着我的脚步。
准备工作，
指挥我们吧。村民，
准备。
我准备执法，大家。
我命令
大家注意听呐。
您
需要做些什么？
我命令我们吧。我的道。
我们正遭到射击。
自豪服从准备。
大家听起来。
村民已就绪。
命令时间到。马上。
命令时间到。
指挥我们吧。
我做到。
命令
与您许愿。
自豪，您的意愿会不会实现？你意是不会。
大家注意。木头是御用的资源。
指挥我们吧。
指挥是时候去发。
命令我们吧。
需要做指挥我们吧。
命令我准备好听命行。
该干活。
大家注意。
指挥。
保境，我命令我们吧。
我的天哪！
自豪，星光照亮我的脚步。
需要做
命令我们吧。是。
大家听好。
我的天哪！我们吧。命
僧侣开始发流。
建筑。
我力往大区。该干活了。该干活了。
听着别听在旅行，我的机宅。
All right.
这是我努力的成
指挥我们吧。
好的，需要做什么？
我准备指挥我们。你意愿是？
好的，正在前往。
您的指令是？你
准备接受工具。好的。
你意愿是什么？
准备接受工作。
需要做些什么？
做好我的大名条。面试时候缺乏了，我准备好命令行事。
命令时间到，正在进行。
命令是三旅指挥，三旅开始发流。你意愿是什么？命
需要做个莫名动静。
令。
潮流，大准备接奉命，正从你已经。
这叫攻击！命令时间到。
我准是不会的，面包进指挥，面包指挥我。
大家去，
大家
会去采广地。
受到攻击，指挥我。
下指令吧，我正在移动。
指挥我们，我马上就做好，我马上就去。
听指令，我这就去。进在空中，
是什么？
开干活流。好的，奉命重心。
准备些小工具。
开干
大家听好。
是的。采广动起来，需要做些什么？
命令我们吧。
好的，
行吗？再干活了。
需要做些什么？奉命重心。
指挥我们吧。丧旅开始发命令，命令三，指挥我们吧。我们竟遭到射击。
开干活了。命令时间。
需要做些什么？
准备执行命令，准备接受工作。
指挥您的意愿会被命令我们吧。丧旅
开干活了。
命令我们吧。指挥丧旅开始发流。
该干活了。好的，需要做什么？
命令是时候去发流。
准备执行命令，村民。我很快开干活了。与你命令一波，需要自尽在前往。
本部村民已经谢。
听好，请
大家注意，这座电好的，我这就去做。
需要做些什么？需要做些什么？
QICK知道。兄弟们，尽在听从安排。
命令中指挥我们吧。指挥我们吧。命令即将下达。是时候去发
受到了攻击。
命令我们吧。指挥我们吧。我准备好。指挥我们吧。
开干活，大家没问题。
听好，好的，需要做什么？该干活了。
风情器就是命令，是时候行动。
准备解进往那去。
大家注意，需要做些什么？
命令时间到。
攻击！给我 hack，马上完成。
一切是
蚂蚁不好，清查兵就绪。
准备执行命令，村民。该干活了。
QICK流行，来的攻击。
丧旅开始发流。
听好， 是不会比工程 K 移动，已做好准备。工程 K 执行命令，指挥我是不会比做好准备。
Yeah. Did I get up early? Like, I have to get up early to go to gym. I go to gym at 5 a.m. to 5 a.m. Maybe 5:30 or 5:40 if I'm late a little bit. But the gym opens at 5 a.m. But sometimes I go gym twice a day. But usually I wanna get there early on. The problem is I need a few minutes. I hope he doesn't mind that I need a few minutes. We have like a few minutes. 3 minutes. I'm back. I'm back. Sometimes you know, standing up from the PC and work a little bit is a good thing to do. Every time you're 38 elo, like, it doesn't matter, my man. I'm not playing for elo. I'm playing for experience. Like, if I'm a you know, I go down to 1,800 elo, I really don't care because I'm getting a lot of experience. That's what's important. I never cared about elo or points or rank or etc. How long was my crashed stream back? Because I crashed one. It was 1 hour long. Yeah, streaming for 2 hours and 30. Because I still need to do a lot of preparation for the tournament. A lot of preparation.
速速，
记得，骑马骑，
Good luck.
听下边，
Have
一
fun.
人动，
听好，
亮亮，
哪块就要做了。
准备就肯定动。
Good luck. Have fun.
你说，安全了，
明白，骑马去，
亮亮机，明白。
You know, Sushi or China is the two civilization where you can't say good luck have fun immediately because you need to do a lot of stuff early game.
听下边，肯定动。你说，
准备奏效，
亮亮机，一人动。
明白，明白。
你说，明白。不尊重，记得，肯定动。准备记得。
明白。书包中，
听下边，
明白，
亮亮机。你说，明白。准备就绪。
Ooh, that's good. That's really good. I like that.
亮亮机，一人动，一人动。当然，明白。肯定动，明白。记得，
骑马骑，
听下边，记得。
骑马骑，
听好，
你说不尊重，安全了。准备就绪，不尊重。
听好，亮，
面练，数不，骑奏效，
村民，村民，
Oh my god, that's so good. Did you see that, chat? That's at least 100 resources for me, right?
兵营，当年命令机一人动，准备就绪。你说记得，听这边俺危险，俺去了，很定动，不尊重。 明白，命令机。当年，很定动。
住宿，
喷头吧，喷你！
挺好。
地球就见，快点走。
秦必干。
右下质量，现在一turn。
我要一个。
现在 QICK。哪会骑上马？
命令来了，大家明白好。
当然可以。
有跟做。我很高兴。
挺好。谁的挺好？命令来了。
清场案面量，警戒中。
75 and 36.
右下质量，哪会骑上马？
有工作。
So it's 111, right? Is it 111, chat? 100 huh? Yeah, 111.
地球就快点走。
Do I med good or do I med bad? That's the question.
村民准备，您需要什么？
您需要什么？我会的。
地球就是现在一刻。
村民，
我们村民有跟做。
是的，您好，准备村民在此。
您需要什么？
有工作，会交有工作。
是的，你好。
有麻烦了，自立。
大家准备。
是的，您好。
好的，明白。
大家
是的，挺好。该走了。
命令天后，正在移动。
有铁轨，现在交手攻击。
准备看我是上跳。
又在攻击，俺按命令听线中。
我很高兴。
命令来了。有工作。
有跟做。天后。
I think I have enough to join the room.
是的，您好。
命令来了。我此就赶快。
司令。
有工作。有工作。
右卡点站。有铁轨。
是的，您好。准备你需要什么？大家命令来了。您需要什么？是的，您好。
铁轨就在附近。
挺好。
杨保兵，人马抗天。
拿
明兵，急救班，准备好点军批继续。特区点击，杨保兵，赶紧准备好。杨保兵，
当然可以。
做好舞蹈起来，不告知领导了。请出去，士兵们。
等等。
镜头来，我们正在找自准备好。
全民在此。
都好自己您指挥，现在小心，将他兵举备好，来吧。姚地听到了。
您休要去吗？
士兵们要上令。
全臂干活。
军备干完。有工作正在
7点又在附近。
集中注意力了，这样就可以。士兵们目标。射击了！十字弓准备好，有听追，长矛有害质量。是。十字弓手，兄弟们。谁在向右边？做好准备连接会。钢铁石铁丢死就了。十字弓去，正在这片。回归就在附近。备好射击目标。士兵们，冲起来！
继续，大家全体有个名字。
天后。
天好，
听好，自己有头有行动吗？听着，兄弟，
命令来了。
拿住！听着，来吧，铁兵准备出发。来吧，左铁兵已准备。铁兵已就绪。铁兵，发动攻击！现在稳住，两地线十字弓手，准备。两队。十字弓手，铁兵已就绪。军兵，谁在攻击到了？十字弓手，军兵。做好准备，标记一线，十字明白，这就是我们早读兄们。十字军皮区，十字弓手准备好，又在攻击。军兵做好准备，十字弓。军皮继续，不老起来，不等时。
休要神魔。
士兵们，不老起来，不等时。领导了，是的，
有跟踪。
集中所有人集合，平均。明白，
大家准备。准备干活。
听好。
7点停口。
准备出发，射击目标。注意，士兵们，动起来，听着，快点走。
大家准备。
命令来，领袖，收兵战士，他们开火了！
有
铁
跟踪。
军队那么多，可以做好准备。十字明白，骑马上阵。
是的，有工作。
准备就绪，标记这就去。听好，十字弓这就去。赶紧准备，十字弓一听着，兄弟们，注意，听着，兄弟们，又喊哪会提上马？铁定注意了，这就去。扛起十字弓，行军就在附近。准备好，将标兵。早自习，我们早准备好，准备好，十字弓已准备就绪。这就得嘞。
Oh shit! I wanted to lose this guy.
挺好，
有跟踪。
有工作，免牌，好，是的，领好。
听后来人，一边就绪。注意，是严格准备听射目标，2秒别就绪。铁军队，那么十字弓手，两边是十字弓手，传射十字弓手，先看稳住。做好十字弓手，是我们早读兄们。瞄准十字弓手，绝对。不要射击吗？准备就绪，齐群引起会。一群领导人领导，我们一就绪。
你休要
命令来了，
要破。
这边已就绪，现在稳住，
填好，拿子是
下降，谁这个做好准备好？瞄目标，指镜头来，我们正在拼，谁这个手？起兵，Q4，准备好开始，准备好射击，谁准备就上。
您休要去有公司马
天后，
听好，士兵们，动起来！
他们村民需要提醒，
集中全力。
让我是干活命令。
准备干。
命令来了。大家准备。是的，7番号有根牙齿就去裁决。
是的，您好。
命令来了。
大家准备。
大家准备。他会更好的。
注意，
你意愿是什么？干活吧。
找到目标，谁提供教训区？两队，一起移动前目标。谁提供现在我谁是供应的有利一些？谁是攻手？做好准备。谁是供全面一致？谁是供应准备区？士兵已做好起兵，已做好准备。明白，这就去。
村民起发。
标定这就去。
是的。
什么？听着，来吧。注意，那么走。
天在此停下。
听好，来吧。
您休
天后。
有公司。
大家准备。命令来了。拿此。
集中，听到了。集中注意点，听号裁前。
是的。
起兵，
命令来了。
边。
有工作。
听着，死就去。听好，死，写字中小，准备攻击。有射击。
是的。
村民，准备就绪。
应变。
准备干。
注意。
被晋升。
听好，是的。
有跟上天后。
听就死去可。
天后。
明白。就是二零，听着，兄弟，大牛被接近。意愿是什么？来吧，听好，咱们走。
那听到了。
大家该走了。
听着，士兵们，
命令天后表示，大家吃饭。
准备开始。两队前进。准备出发。小放下。做好准备，一支攻两队。小弟准备好就放枪。移动前目标，好战，谁是攻长？对面已就谁是攻小动，谁是攻小准备起兵。谁是攻小动起来。听见指令是海谁？两队先是自挺，现在往中。咱们准备就绪。两队有请在秀完。
村民有工作，大家那就吃饭。拿坏点操他，您需要什么？
听好。
天后。
是的，您好，村民们。
清楚，来吧。
有礼太奉献。
有跟
挺
上。
好，拿皮环。
命令来，大家准备。
是的，您好。
士兵们。
Oh,
听好，军兵
that's good.
您需要是俺会的。
危险，你没有目标。
好，
继续。明边。听，那我走。
命令来了。他会更好的。是的，您好。
有工作。
是，听着，是的。
大家准备。
集中注意点。继续。
看得漂亮。
边。
请闭牙会，小心开放。你需要什么？
大家准备。他会更好点。
听好。
您需要什么？
是的，您好。
挺好，是哪位人？
直跟踪。
听好，军备吃饭。
That's awesome. Man.
是死掉，准备好了，是。谁在公演？谁在公这边？一个字，留给天马上谁的公演？现在两队先留给天马，准备出跟上，一个谁目标？我的队。
是的。
天侯，命令来了，拿辞旧干换。
这边一个字，做好准备准备。做好准备，做好这方向，检查稳阵。谁去攻下？让人费劲，听到了，准备就绪。两地我们早不相让，说老战不改谁。现在明白，这个月表弟一些。
是的。
在下准备，刘跟踪。是的，马上去。
两秒兵，
是的，
这边明白，这个月
您是
命令。
他会认好的领边，
就去移动起来，保护起
刘
来。
跟踪，您先要马上去。
两秒兵，
俺很高兴，
去，跟下就去。
帮你建造。
是的。
边，
李大佬明白。工作是的。您好。
士兵下就去。
准备
士
干换
兵。需要什么？准备干活。
两秒，
是的。准备移动。
在下准备，您先要整停再去。是的，您好。
做好士兵命令的准备。
天好吃饭，拿辞就去干换。刘跟踪。
新目标，
今天这个月来了，拿坏干。
来刺激他们在攻击。士兵下准备攻击。你准备好，做好准备，一次攻击。表弟听到了，做好准备，十字弓。您十字弓手准备好，天马上去，表弟先抢毛兵来吧！做好准备起来，保护十字弓手准备好，
是的，他就吃饭。
绑起十字弓，先去。
在下
大家准备。
自准备好，自准备好，做好进入下一步的行。
命令来了，
士兵们仔细听命令。两秒兵 ，QICK 这个 Q。点毛进攻，士兵们准备好点毛，点毛平均，今天就
器拿会的，带卡准备，拿会干扫它。
没有领袖要去吗？大家准备，领袖要去吗？
带卡准备，这就是
时间到。我该做什么？我该做什么？准备工作，村民。
搞自家游戏，多打开镜头来。
真好。
只要我这个去做，改革一定
是明白，这个是。
好，改干活的。
该干活。
大家听好。
大家注意，命令时间到。
记住球员联盟平均。赵子清领指挥。焦点球力是谁的？做好准备，几次攻？大家听我。
我们正在前进。
明白。
士兵已做好行动准备。中骑兵等待中。
这模糊长矛兵立起来。大家注意。
命令使大家听好。
先别打一个对手，先打手。
打去右臂。该干活的长矛，大家动起来！
士兵先进攻，好起来，不该谁？做什么十字弓？
大家注意！
谁
就是咦。I made a video about that Chumpy already. King of the mall. I don't know.
行进中，
面练，那可
紧闭机，
面背平静中，
你熟记得，
去骑马请注册。
看这边，我看流，
That's a weird. Wait, what? That's my gold?
面亮记记得，
Holy moly!
紧闭面背，
That's a gold location.
明白，你熟记得，看这边，机很中，行进中，
面背，骑马记，
面亮记，不转动，紧闭就下，当年
面背，
面亮记，
That's something to talk about.
明白，行进中，
骑马
你熟明白，
去
看这边，记得，机很动，我看流，你熟明白，记得。
Aries, wait, what?
当年，明白，明白，
I see him buried.
面亮记得，看这边，机很中，记得，我看流，行进中，紧闭就下，当年，不转动，记得，不转动，明白。你属机很中，记得，行进中，明白。我看流，当年
Why is she on berries?
记得，面亮我看流，机很中，明白。紧闭就下，记得。
挺好。两波中，
看这边，机很中，记得。
面背，
住所两波中，
骑马记，一套了。
挺好。
面亮记，明白。
亮亮，数波中，进跳。
好，
你熟，行进中，
挺好。属紧闭之下，慢慢走。
紧闭就下，机很动。
Oh, he went to boar.
看这边，明白。
He went to berries then to boar. Because I think he couldn't find a boar or something.
紧闭就下，不转动。
Something like that.
看这边，
拿坏 Q 数量。
你熟，记得。行进中，
注册。干的比实一点，挺好。零舍要细一点，
全力干
挺
完。
好。
50 stone ring, yeah. 50 stone, 50 wood.
您需要什么？命令点牌。好。
一宿就下。得嘞。
村民准备就绪，不要搞丢。
Imagine if the TC hit him. Oh my.
准备看环，有工作。
侦察边在此。
有工作。
右盘指边刀会骑上马。
I found the sheep in my base. I like the sword of the scout.
快点酒。
大家准备。
右盘指边刀。
听好，咱会这才。
是按命令行事中。
命令来了。
一宿就下。正在攻击。
您需要什么？
Don't ruin my wood per minute.
是
Do
的，
that.
您好。
是的，您好。村民准备就绪，不要搞。
侦察边在此。正在起行。此就 Q。正在攻击敌兵。正在遭受攻击。
您需要什么？大家注意，大家
早日敌人炮火。
依您
动起来，有心流。
我准备好。
大家吃饭，大家，我这里
是
大家开早点，命令动起来。
村民已经
村民前往下一地点，村民，母亲往那去。
只要做些什么命令我，村民也就该走了。大家
兄弟们准备好。
太早了，是的，公敌，依您所愿。
命是时候出发了，兄弟们。您的指
遭遇敌人攻击，给我下指令吧。
做好你保证完成指令。我准备好听命行事了，奉命。
该干活了。准备接受工具。
做好与您许愿。
命令时间到，大家注意。
我
您意，我马上就去。做好服从准备。
大家注意，走题。好的，
您的指令是。
命令时该没问题。遭遇敌人炮火！
准备结束工作。
您意愿是什么？您的意愿。
我最近
我会好的，尽在前往。
自奉命动听。
命
需要做些什么？
准备工作。没问题。
您是。
大家注意。
该干活了，需要做些什么？
大家听，需要做。
大家听好，
命令时间到。
你我准备好听命行事。你意愿是什么？指挥我们吧。
大家注意，
大家听好。
您意。
开吃饭。您的指令是？命令是时候吃饭喽，兄弟们。
命令时间到。
大家注意，大家听好，大家注意，动起来！有遭遇了攻击。是，我会的。命令时间到，
这就是
动起来，要动心了。指挥是谁指挥我们吧？您一国人僧侣开驱法律，准备执行命令，村民，大家听好，
开干活，
大家注意，
动起来，要动心里。
您一味的做好服权。
开干活，需要做些什么？大家注意，
需要尽在服从您的命令。奉命令时间，村民已就绪。准备些什么工具？我这就去做。我准备。大家没问题。您的意愿会实现？命令我们吧。准备执行命令，指挥我们吧。大家听好，猎捕食物。该干活的命令时间，大家注意。
大家听好。
我的天哪！命令，我马上就去。大家听好，会不采访你，指挥我们吧。该干活了。谁准备工？我这就去做。我正在听命令我们吧。
命令是该着领，大家。
指令是需要做，指挥我们吧。指挥是大家正在服从您的命令。大家注意，是您命令一波，与您许愿。命令时间到，我会命令我们。好的，需要做什么？大家注意。命令僧侣开始法律，指挥我们吧。我们正到达这里。我的天哪！开始该干活了。准备执行命令我们吧。命令时间到，指挥是时候吃饭了，兄弟们。大家听好，这就去裁员，马上就电走好。命令我是，我会的。大家动起来，要动心了。需要奉修到公体，指挥来个一许愿，指挥我们吧。准备工作，兄弟们，指挥我马上就指挥命令时间到，我很快就能见到命令我们僧侣开始法律，命令我们吧。保证僧侣开始，目的自准备。去意，指挥我们吧，命令我们吧，指挥我们吧。命令时间到，没问题。该走了，大家。 挥您的意愿会被实现。大家听好，是时候出发，准备执行命令。村民需要做，大家听好，需要做些什么？你是时候出发了，兄弟们，只保证完成。大家注意，命令我们吧。就到公平，尽在听从安排。您意愿是指挥我们的，指挥我们的。您的指令是命令我们。准备起立，时间到，我们合计这就办。该干活了。命令我吃好的，大家听好。好，该走了。命令即将下达。指令命令文准备好，该干活了。听候指令，准备好。指挥在准备，大家注意。我很快就能见到了。指挥僧侣开出发了，你先后出发了，兄弟。指挥僧侣开出发了，命令是。村民正在扶大家注意，注意留心。指挥我们吧，僧侣开出发了。命令，大家命令是指令命令。准备工作，我们要走了，村民，兄弟们准备。才光是我这次与大家致意。听好，知道我电车的就绪，注意留心，这就办。大家命令是执法，大家命令建造。
Oh shit, they can throw? Like that? Didn't know that. That was something. Yeah, after this I need to walk again. Give me a minute. Come back. Yeah, Shaolin monks used to be way much stronger compared to this, but I can tell you that I'm pretty sure they got like, I don't know, did they got 1 or 2 nerf? Got only 1 nerf. Is reducing the ranged armor.
面练，
紧闭就是这的。
注射。才子数不中，面练拿坏 Q 数。
你输不转动。
起码起拿起正手。
看啥？
练练技，明白。
Okay, well, we did 2 Shaolin victories so far on this map. I will try to do something different.
人进中。看这边，明白。拿铁流。
Defend AK, not Shaolin this time. But at least we won 2 Shaolin game on this map, which indicates that it's still not bad.
你输，这的。
This is good.
紧闭就上。明白。人进中。看这边。记得。机很中。人进中。明白。明白。面练技，记得。 紧闭就上，记得。人进中。看这边，当年。不转动。你输。机很中。紧闭就上。
喜欢起步狗肉。
面。
看这边。
Okay, where do I build the landmark? That's the question. I can build there. But
注射。
you just hold.
两波中南门东行了。门梦的。
Not as good as the last game was, but it is what it is.
挺好，拿坏 Q。这一点。
注射。
你输。
I mean, it's still fine.
明白。面练技，
It's the fine category.
人
Only.
进中。
紧闭这下。
紧 备就机很多，
住所，起住去，数不多。
看这边。
I wanna see what the devs are cooking for the new campaign
你
DLC.
输，
Man, I'm so curious.
面亮机记得。
So curious. Because we had no inside information. Urgh.
明白。
It's so dude, they gonna cook up something
你
crazy.
输，机很多。
Dude, I can't wait.
菜滚动，面脸，要面白，起点，
QICK 开口了，牙齿就缺才巧，牙会。您需要什么？
快点酒，
天好，那自就靠菜款。大家准备，打开今天的热上。面脸来了，拿回点。您需要什么？谁点？大家准备，
天茶边在哪会学校吗？
有工
就
作。
这在今天。
待卡准备，
又何质量？正在已就。一宿就暗面。
天好，
呀！
吃饭。大家准备。
您好，
天茶边辞就 Q。是的，正在提前。
面脸来带走了。太人莫头丢。
又何质量？正在已就。
您需要什么？准备看天好，会的某头。您需要。
正在提前。
您需要什么？哪会吃的？您好，
大家准备。
请必干活。
是的，您好。拿通天好。
那是村民，准备就是
的，明白。好。
就在附近。
是的，您好。
命令来了，Q 跟上，是
秒兵。
哪会的？
有工作。
一宿就下。
别。有工作。是，哪会的？
又何质量？
环米建造，全力好的，免费。
是，哪会学校吗？天茶边在。
迎宾。鸭子准备好，当然可以。您需要什么？
一丢就驾。又喊质量哪会？
天茶边在此。
天茶边在此正在期间。
您需要牙痛心疗，
准备干活。
Q 跟上，
下，快点酒。好点，得练。正在攻击敌人。
命令来了，马上跳。
警惕继续，开马屁，开马屁。
是的量，明白。
是的，马上去。
又何质量？正在提前。
有工作。大家
有去见
命令来了，哪会的？
大家准备吃饭。
您需要。
谢谢公益明白，小子，
又何质量？
Q 跟上，
杆子准备好，留地先下，镜头来，
又喊质量。
会见。
收到威吓。
警惕继续，
命令来了。
我
拿辞旧干换。
听好，
命令
是的，
带下
出发，拿辞就
做好执行命令的准备。
听好，走了。
告辞准备好，告辞准备。
面练来了，
有工作，知道
有
了。
跟造，
集中注意力，士兵们留意电脑。是。士兵们，
一宿就得了。
关电门，作业。
大家
听好，有跟造，他会的。
是的，您好，命令来了。
做好执行命令的准备。
大家准备。
是，免排天查边在此，现在已就。
I forgot the gate.
你好，
命令来了，有工作。
士兵们，仔细听命令。集中注意力，士兵
您需
们。
要什么？
一宿就下，快点。
做好指，我们要上流。士兵们，
是，当然。
是，拿克了。
诱发质量，天查边在此。
您需要上车。
Okay, I have
需要什么？
enough safe food for now, which is good.
将马兵跑回你，写字公式不劳起来，不搞自觉明白。这个
齐顺听好，
这就是
作业
动起来。
听好，
正在接片。
士兵们，
听好，命令屏蔽出发。
注意人机头。
继续。
挺好，了不丢，挺好，好的，免赔，拿坏给操他。
做好指，列好队，动起来。
大家准备，准备看我。
跟拿，做好准备，写明白。
有命令，
写字工艺准备就绪，让这个地下去。写字工手停下来。
准备解码，解码，解码，做准备，
准备好射击目标。
赶紧去拿眼镜，
开走者，
玄铁门转移，当然可以。
了解，注意人机头，平均。
命令来了，
强毛兵，
命令是没问题。
只要报备通知，我即是洪水。该干准备，
大家听
没问题。
集中注意力，士兵们，
开
告辞准备好。
好的，需
命
要
令马上到
做什么？，
雄心在激活。
准备好射击目标。
我该做什么？
做好鼓捣起来，不能
我
停。
看到了敌人，
士兵们要上流，士兵们集中注意力，士兵们有后要射击。
好的，该干活了。我接到
将就去，士兵们中标击，谁是个标就去，一个铁目标，谁发射谁是攻手，准备射击目标，准备前发，不休完，谁是个标的准备好就拿好兵，谁是个老仔，不该打仗，是谁在做好准，谁是个手，标的是好打他们，下上马头。天天指挥，做好准备，谁这个可以？标的先十字弓手，标的听到了，十字弓手，老仔，十字弓手准备好武器，听到了，一个停目标，十字弓一准
该干活。
给我批流。
备好射击目标，站起来，大家动起来。
大
需要做
家注意，
些什么？
奉命，
大家注意，奉命采集木头，
大家听好。
需要做些什么？
5K 就是平均，所有人集合，平均，
好的，需要做
马上完成。
习字攻目标被追视，等待。
大家听好，
习字攻已准备追视，等待命令。集中注意力，士兵们，
我已
做好执行命令的准备。射就去。
开干还流。
准备这些工具，需要做方面的
士兵们，仔细听命令。让稿子准备好，领导了，请你去做好准明白。走，拿起镜头来，我们严格听
给我下指令吧。
士兵们，仔细听命令。
Okay. Thanks God I didn't do the fast monk thingy.
做好拿起
I would have been dead as hell.
我们正在行军。
需要城门已就绪，因您属愿。
集中注意力，士兵们，你准备目射击目标。该人的他们在攻城，准备习字攻手，准备动起来，长矛并不重。标地线，习字攻手，分子明白，这个就是长铁狮子。有人在笑我，你做好准备，我们准备好，放习字攻手，动起来。
See?
谁在小虎老窄，不宰谁。长铁习字攻手准备好武器，明白？这就去。我们走，五守门，标地线做好准备，习字攻。习字攻已准备正式，听到了。
安静听差兵，已准明白。
做好准备，协调第一线，习字攻手。
命令时间到，
大家注意，
开干活了。
做好准备，习字攻手动起来，标地线，习字攻手。
开干活，
注意射击目标，标地线，你准备好射击目标。
需要
If you have problem with your neighbor, just use chicken Chicken you solves all your problem.
命令时间到，
习字攻已准备追续，以蜡烛备。
听察兵，你会马上会
需要做些行吗？
注意，听从指令。
一个铁目标，射击目标。
Hello, chat. Hello. Oh, look at that.
命令马上到。
Oh, by the way, we need to record another video for the YouTube. So after this, I'm going to do it.
行吗？
指令是：你意愿是什么？做好服从您的委带引导者的
需要做些
Your daily teaching video of how to get good.
命令时间到，
大家听好，
哦，有射击吗？
做好服从准备。我准备好。
高集中士兵们，行军中不要穿。
你意愿我的道路一条。我准备了星光照亮我的脚步。
Oh, wait, did I send one from? Oh, yeah.
服从
做好执行命令的准备。
您的指令是。
大家注意，我会为您建造。
你意愿
大家听好，动起来，又动心灵。
准备工作，村民。大家听好，我很快就能建造好。
士兵们，仔细听命，做好集中注意力。我们把稿子准备好。
你意愿是什么？保证完成。
做好执行命令。
做好服从准备。
准备接受空气，来干活。
大家注意，命令时间到，
安静，听指令。
做好准备，习字攻。
好的，需
大家听好，
我很快就能建造。谁要做？天哪！大家注意，谁要做些什么？命令时间，士兵们站起来，大家动起来！命令正在服从您的命令。
做好准备，新指令，听我指挥。
你意愿是
与您学院，大家听学法，大家
有人在秀我们。十字弓，听您指导，准备好。
大家听好，
谁要做些什么？
注意，我这就去。
集中注意力，士兵们。
谁要做些什么？该干活了，大家注意，该走了，大家。
Now just holding the middle. Hold your middle.
大家听好，动起来，要动心了。
是
你命令时间到，
做好指令，动起来。
请抖抖射击。回来引导着我的脚步，
指挥我。是时候出发了。
What?
命令时间到，
What?
出发，大家。
集中注意力，士兵们。你准备好射击。
大家去该走的，有头有朝的，需要
大家注意，
是
你。大家听好，准备接受攻击。
做好指令 ，OK， 前进。十字弓手，准备好武器。
做好服从准备。
Need this 35%. Oh wait, I forgot about that.
你意是不会的。
做好指令命令，做好鼓挠起来，不等时。
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
准备好，士兵们，谁的天兵解放？谁是我们第一射击？做好准备，了解正式品牌，将就去。十字弓手，动起来！
He doesn't care. No, the second son.
好的，大家
命令是
依您属愿。命令时，
好的，需要什么？我准备好，拼命
做好准备，
Vivi bubbly jelly on the plate.
我的天哪！
I know Luciano's done for me. Don't worry. Like I would have supervised my keep. This is why I love Zushi. The 35, like Zushi on this map and having keeps and using the S-buck level of supervision on your keep is so insane. I love that. Love that. So if you didn't know that, I'm pretty sure some people doesn't know because they don't play Zushi, but there is an upgrade which, if you supervise something with IO, you receive 35% less damage. Now imagine you are trying to take down a keep and like, man, why is the keep doesn't go down, right? And that IO under the keep like Can you imagine the you doing to supervise the keep so you're not getting destroyed? Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, but did you know that they nerfed Elsbach? It's not 35% anymore. So this is actually better than Asbach. Because Asbach is now 25%. Think about it. Okay, let me calculate here something. In a second, please. I'm not shutting off the stream yet, don't worry. See something. Open with a middle. It doesn't work. No. We can do a video about Macedon. We did 30 games of Macedon. We did 60 games of Tuklat. Okay. Okay. So let's record a few video. It's not just a video. It's gonna be me teaching you guys. Okay. So let me teach you guys. We gonna talk about Macedon. Okay, everything normal. Yeah, no, Yuri, that's true. It's gonna be a long video. What should I do? What do I add? Alright, welcome everyone. Let's talk about Macedon a little bit today. I picked Dry Arabia, which is perfect for this. So what did I learn from my 30 games of Macedon? Well, I learned that this civilization is one of the most easiest civilization in the DLC that we got. So every Macedon build most likely goes with a 6 villager on sheep, but there is a Macedon build which is the early aggression that you send like 1 or 2, sometimes 1, sometimes 2. It's based on which civilization you are playing against, if they can counter your villager rush with their own villager. So based on that, how many villagers you send to the front. But what about that build? So that build is that you send your villagers to the front, and you build what is it? The Varangian stronghold. With that, when you build your first 100 stronghold, you can upgrade that later on, and now boom, that's a tower. Isn't that crazy? And after that, every 100 stronghold that you will build in the future will all be a tower. Now with Macedonian, I really like to scout around my base first to find my first deer pack. I hope this is my first deer pack. To find my first deer camp and immediately go for it. The reason behind that, because our Golden Horn Tower most likely will be around our base, but not this location where I built in my house. I mean, in this location, but I accidentally built. Oh, okay, this is my first deer camp. So you always need to find your first deer camp. You need to go there, and here the landmark would be even better. Yeah, or here. So this is what I'm going to show you right now. This is one of the builds that right now currently is being played by many of you on the ranked ladder as well, or maybe you didn't do it yet, then you will do for sure. So what was the idea of going early on deer? Well, the idea is that you're securing, not just securing, but most of the civilization doesn't do Dark Age Rush. If there's a civilization that does Dark Age Rush, then it's much better to do the Varangian Stronghold rush against those, or just Varangian Stronghold at your base and protect yourself until you can collect the deer. But we need the safe food first to be gathered, so the safe food to be gathered later than early on. So we can go out to the next stage very, very soon. We're gonna choose the Hippodrome. I think the Hippodrome right now is the best landmark, and that's why everyone goes with it. I don't know if the other landmark will be as good, the Grand Winery, but I tried the Grand Winery 2TC, the Grand Winery Fast Castle. I tried everything with Grand Winery, and I can tell you that the Grand Winery did not felt as good as going up with the Imperial Hippodrome. Maybe in the future we will see like a Pro Scout Macedon with the Grand Winery. Maybe that's possible, by the way. Like Pro Scout, and you put the food under the Grand Winery. It is possible. In the future we will see. So basically you get the food if you are playing against French, or if you scout your opponent going like a stable or something like that, just pull these villagers back to your base. They gathered as much food as was possible, and now you are trying to protect the most valuable area, which is now, for me right now, this is the most important area in my base, right? So as soon as the enemy aged up, I don't need to pull back. But if the enemy is in Dark Age, I don't start like this. If the enemy is rushing me in Dark Age, then I build the Varangian Stronghold. But of course, for that, you need to scout his base. So when you found the first deer camp, you can send villagers starting there. But there are some certain civilization that really likes to do Dark Age Rush. Example, Mongols, Ottoman, House of Lancaster, Japanese, English with the Marathon. So those civilizations really do like to do some Dark Age rushing against you, and you need to be pretty much careful. So now, when you aged up, there are a few things that you can do with your resources. One of the things is you can make a few horsemen, or you can make a Varangian arsenal on your mining camp, so you can give an early upgrade for your Hippodrome units. So if you make a horseman as soon as you aged up, what you can do with it actually is harass your opponent economy, send 1 or 2 to the gold with the Hippodrome Scout together, because if you didn't know that, Hippodrome Scout has a really good damage. If it gets nerfed in the future, it's gonna be still good as a harasser unit for sure. Your main focus when you are playing these games is gonna be to get to H3 as soon as possible. So the way we are playing this game is gonna be the fast H3, so we can spam some Ridaris, which are currently very, very strong. But if the future Ridaris are getting nerfed, I mean, I think UV is still viable to do that, but you need to do different units as well, not just rediaries. But currently, you can literally just get away making only rediaries. But in the future, if they are getting nerfed, you need to make different type of units. So the reason why I built the Warren Gen Arsenal, so I can already start my horses, the cavalry upgrade that gives 5% extra HP and 1/1 armor, which is amazing. I did not build the Warren Warcamp first because you don't need to build it. The lost resources that you are losing non-stop is stored inside the game memory. What does it mean? It means as soon as you build it down, you can get reinforcement out of the building. Why is it so good? Because let's say you need fast reinforcement on the field, but you didn't build that building yet, or you want to surprise your opponent with a sneaky villager going behind his base, and you drop down the war camp and you immediately spam out resource units because you already lost some units in that game that you played. So I have the resources to go to nice age. I build the golden horn tower. I try to build a golden horn tower to secure golden food. That's the most important, because you will make a redari, and redari costs food and gold. So now I have my Hippodrome horseman. I either protect my villagers or go harassing. If the enemy is very pushy and very annoying, you can build a Warren and Stronghold, which is like chef kiss, amazing, because also you can upgrade them, and they, as I said, they become a tower with an arrow tower. Of course, you can't garrison inside the Orangian Stronghold, but they do tons of damage. So when I played against Vortex and he played Rus, everyone was thinking that Vortex is going to win when he was playing against my Macedon. But many players doing the same mistake of pushing under the Varangian stronghold. So actually, Vortex lost against me with his Rus because he was not respecting the way of the water. So he was not respecting the Varangian stronghold doing so much damage. Even though it's not garrisonable, they do a lot of damage. So now, when you have something like this, the Golden Horn Tower on the field, the Golden Horn Tower is crazy. It's like what's that? Red Palace from Temu. It does have like two type of damage, which is like the number 1 and number 2, which is 2 crossbow that does flat 30 damage, which is range, not siege. So flat range 30 damage. What does it mean? If something has 6 ranged armor, then they do only 26. But the 30-30 with 1.5 attack speed is crazy. And also you can garrison villagers inside. And they also do 10 damage per garrison, which is again insanely crazy. And you can increase this damage with sharpening stones. So you can give 6 extra damage to this landmark and 6 extra garrison damage, which means from 10 damage per garrison goes up to 16 damage per garrison. Wow. That's crazy. So now that you reach the next stage, 2 things that you need to do. You need to build a monastery, and you need to start making Varangian Stronghold. If you are looking into the future, how you really need to build your base and where and what to do, you really have to build around your Golden Horn Tower. So if you are doing your farm transition, it's really good to build mills around the Golden Horn Tower and just build farms around it, because this is your most protected area, right? Because if someone trying to push in with cavalry, when the first knight tries to, you know, finish their charge animation, their charge damage, that knight is immediately dead, because this tower just immediately melts it down. So as I said, many people offers you to build the Varangian Warcamp first, but the reason why I hate to build the Varangian Warcamp first, because it's a very large building. It's not like a house. So if you check the blueprint of the Varangian Warcamp, it's same as any barracks in the game, which means if you build it nearby your gold, you are closing the gap between your villagers to the gold to your TC. Why is it so bad? Because if there was a Varangian Warcamp on this location. I will show you what will happen in a second. So let me delete this. So let's say the Voronezh WarCamp was here and not in a house. It's very important to talk about because many people think, oh, I'm doing something smart, but meanwhile at the same time, no, you are not doing anything smart. So now, because I built it Voronezh WarCamp and it's not a house, and let's say I'm getting attacked, I need to pull back villager, or just I don't want to right click non-stop, I just click the automatic button, aka the G, the seek shelter button. Then for them, now it will take longer to go back to your TC because there is a building, right? There is a huge building, so it takes longer to get around the building instead if there was a house. So that's why I don't like when people are saying, well, you could have built the Voronezh WarCamp first. No, because you need to plan of where you should build a Voronezh WarCamp, so you are actually not ruining your villager seek shelter movement. And also, as I said, the Voronezh WarCamp takes a lot of space out of your base, and you can do sneaky attacks, you can do a lot of things with the Voronezh WarCamp. So I do not advise you to build that as your first building. Again, why I don't advise: takes a lot of space, can be used in the future to do sneaky attacks, it stores the resources inside. So even if let's say I kill all my units, just to show you, because many people doesn't believe when you are saying that, well, show me if that really the case, it stores resources inside, right? So if I just go and delete the building, I'm gonna need a few units to delete as well, so I have the resources. Okay, so I'm gonna delete all these units. As you see, deleted every unit I had. And I'm gonna build here the Voronezh WarCamp. Doesn't matter where you build it or what you do with it. And look at that. Voronezh reinforcement. But here you go. So it doesn't matter. You don't need the building up or to get destroyed or whatever. It does not matter. You can build the Voronezh WarCamp any time of the game you are like to. So what did I learn during my Macedonian games, that I spent so many games playing the Macedonians, that there are many things so useful and your units are crazy. Like, you can literally play your games having only the Voronezh and Stronghold, not making horsemen or crossbowmen at all, because how strong your units are. So let me build a few of these Voronezh and Stronghold to a little bit showcase you what I'm actually talking about. So, oh no, poor monk. So here I'm gonna upgrade the Stronghold defensive arrows. So that's what I was talking about, the 100 gold and 50 stone building. Sorry, upgrade inside the building. And let me show you the capability of these units in the feudal age without any single upgrade. But it's really important to talk about. And actually this civilization economy is very good, very strong, even though they don't have any critical upgrades like faster getter rate on gold or food or beer. They don't have anything like that. But then why I'm saying why the economy is so good, so strong, right? Like, that was the point of saying it. It's so crazy. The reason behind it, because every civilization has to spend their resources on upgrades, right? You have to get +2 armor, ranged armor, and blah 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 blah. This civilization, the economical bonus is actually your silver. So for Byzantine is the same thing. Their economical bonus on top of the cistern is their olive oil, right? So this civilization and their unique unique economical bonus is that you don't need to pay for your upgrades. The way you are paying for your upgrades is actually that you are getting gold or stone. Now, because of that, it unlocks you so many things. Example, you can do 2TC. Because actually 2TC Macedon is insanely good because as I mentioned before, you get silver by getting stone as well. So you can get some early stone for your upgrades by making a second TC, which pushes you to get like cavalry upgrade or plus ranged armor upgrade as well. And another one is your archers. Now your archers, the Bogmother, are crazy strong. So you can have the same movement speed as like HRE if you have the Hippodrome Hidari, which is nice. We have a 1.44 movement speed, look at that. That's crazy good. But that's not their special case, we can say that. So why these units are insanely strong? The reason why your archers are insanely strong, because they can ignore armor for 10 seconds. So as you can read, Bogmother attacks ignore 2 armor but move 50% slower for 10 seconds. So when you are having a huge fight for 10 seconds, you are doing 2 extra damage, which is really good if your opponent has some let's say Man-at-Arm or Knights or Horseman. Or if he has +1 ranged armor, then you activate this ability and you literally do more damage against the person who has +1 or +2 ranged armor. It's like they are not having that ranged armor at all. Second of all, your archer has more damage in feudal. So instead of the 5 to 6, you have 5 to 6 to 7 damage. And also, you have 2 extra armor on ranged and melee. So every archer has 1-1, right? But Bogmother has 2-2 when you are fully upgrading in feudal their Lemar armor. But that's not just all thing considered. They also have 2 times 5% extra HP. So we can say like 10% extra HP as well. Which is really huge to think about it. Like your archer has 10% extra HP if it's a longer feudal, and 2 extra damage, and an additional 2 extra damage if you activate the unwavering focus. So this civilization can stay in feudal as long as they wish for. They can go like 3TC, I'm not even joking, 3TC, and you can go to castle at 20 minutes or 70 minutes or 18 minutes. Because if the opponent is making Man-at-Arm, well, you have your own Man-at-Arm, the early Varangian Guard. If he's making Archer, well, you have your own Archer with extra HP, extra armor, extra damage. So you can literally fight the enemy archers in feudal age when they are in castle. And also, if you killed enough units, you can use the runestone, which increases your movement speed and also gives you 1 extra range. So when you were like, oh, these archers are not bad, but you found out about the runestone, and now your archer has 1.65 movement speed, right, and 6 tiles of range, and you are thinking, well, wait, this civilization is so easy to understand. I don't need to like think about just like Byzantine wars on the release day, where people were asking for a PhD to understand how to play Byzantine, right? So Macedonian dynasty is very simple. You can stay in feudal for a longer time, and this civilization actually can pull out 3 TCs. So you can surprise your opponent putting out 2 or 3 TCs, and you can fight against castle age units without dropping a single sweat. Because again, as I mentioned, let me upgrade some of those upgrades as well to showcase how strong these upgrades are. Like, it's insane. So these units are still feudal age units. I did not upgrade them to castle age, but I can show all of you the upgrades. So meanwhile they are getting researched, let's talk about other things. So when you rush to castle age, you will find that you're gonna have a lot of gold as well. So that's why we are making ridaris, because you will need a lot of village and gold so you can upgrade your cavalry units. But most of the cavalry unit you will make is gonna be actually ridari. If you are playing against civilization that hardcore counters ridari, just like Japanese with the Onomusha, or you're gonna have a little bit of problem, let's say, against the Malians, you can switch to archers. Don't switch to horsemen. I have tested, tried, and switching to horsemen is actually a huge mistake. You can still making ridaris, but all you have to do is actually just make Bogmadur. Since you have the Hippodrome Ridari, which increases the movement speed of your units, so you can easily keep up with the other units you have. So now I gotta research more, so you guys can see how strong these units are in the feudal age. Your Hippodrome units also get extra stats when they age up, so that's a really nice thing to not forget. But so far, you can see the Otmagadur has 105 HP from the 100 HP, and your archer got 4 extra HP. Your Varangian Guard got 6 extra HP. So there is one upgrade left for all these units. Their armor upgrades. One of the damage upgrade came in as well, so you can increase the Varangian Guard damage by 2, and you can increase the Almader damage by 2 as well. And also it's very important to mention the Atmagadur, yes, are boosted by other Varangians. They gain 2% additional attack speed for each Varangian unit within 1 tiles. That means it can be Archer, it can be Varangian Guard, or Ridari. Doesn't matter which unit is in the range of the Spearman, but you get faster attack speed. You can see I'm on 1.59 attack speed, which is huge. So let's see, the upgrades almost all came in. You can see my Atmagadur has 110 HP with 2-2 armor. So this is a feudal spearman. A feudal spearman that has 110 HP with 2-2 armor. And also we have the Varangian Guard with 138 HP. This is a feudal unit. So I need to mention again, this is a feudal unit with 138 HP. Now why I need to mention that multiple times? Because a single Man-at-Arm in Castle Age has 155 HP. Okay, so Man-at-Arm Castle Age has 155 HP. A normal feudal Man-at-Arm has 120 HP. Okay, 120 HP for the normal feudal Man-at-Arm. And also they have 6 melee and 4 ranged armor, which is again crazy because a normal feudal Man-at-Arm has, with upgrades, has 4 armor. This Man-at-Arm has 6 armor. But let's check again your archer. Your archer is here, has its own upgrades. You got everything in feudal. What I would do if I were like playing a longer feudal, I would get all the archer upgrade. Because my archer has 8 extra HP. But if that's not enough for you, they also has 2 armor. Okay, so 8 extra HP. So from the regular 80 HP, they go up to 88. And the 2 extra damage on your archer as well. So instead of the 6 normal regular feudal archer damage, they have 7. And you can use the Unwavering Focus, which gives you another 2 extra damage. So you can have 9 damage in the feudal for your archer, 9 damage for 10 seconds, but the 10 second was a really good 10 second. You can see it goes down. In the 10 second you can shoot like 5 times, let's say, or 4 times, which is enough. And you get a 30 second cooldown, which is very, very fast. So every 30 seconds you can activate the Unwavering Focus. So again, For feudal, you can stay much longer because how strong your units are, and if Ridarius are getting like a instantly huge nerf in the future, then staying in feudal longer is gonna be actually a Macedonian thing, and it's gonna be perfectly fine because they can easily survive. Also, your crossbows, so this is the crossbow, has 88 HP, right? And you can increase these crossbows to even higher HP as soon as we are in castle, and you can get more and more upgrades. So let me leave and let me talk about the other options as well with the Macedonian dynasty. So let's say you are playing against a civilization that doesn't do Dark Age Rush. Of course, for this you need to know which civilizations are doing Dark Age Rush. So what I'm going to do, what I'm going to show you is that how crazy good is to go 2TC. Of course, I'm not doing 3TC right now. I'm just doing 2TC, and I'm going to talk through why I'm doing 2TC. As I mentioned before, going 2TC, the only reason why is it insanely good, because you can get to the stone here, and you can later on put a Varangian arsenal on that stone. So the 350, I'm pretty sure it's 350. Yes, 350 stone that you gathered, it will generate you silver as well. So it's a double silver generation. You will get silver generation from gathering the gold and putting an arsenal on your gold and putting an arsenal on the stone, and there's gonna be a small trickle of silver non-stop coming to your economy, which is insanely good. Just think about it. It's like having a Rus hunting cabin for you, or a pit, or a Malian pit mine, etc, etc. So as usual, I like to do my latest starting with the second TC. We are not insanely rushing the second TC because, as I said, we can stay feudal in longer. We don't need to get Castle Age in 1 second. So I put the 8 villager on wood, and after that, I'm gonna send villagers to wood and stone. I said food, sorry, food. So 8 villager on food, and we send villagers to wood and stone. When we gather enough resources on food and gold, I remove the villagers from gold, put it on wood as well, and now I'm gonna balance the villagers on food and wood and stone. I actually will age up with 4 villagers. The reason behind that, because as I said, I don't need my TC to go up insanely fast. I need my champions out immediately. That's much more important. If I did a feudal aggression or fast castle, as I mentioned before, the way I scout with Macedon is that I'm looking for the first deer camp I have. With that, I will go and do early aggression in feudal age or just fast castling. So now I have the gold very soon, which means I'm gonna remove the villagers from the gold. And here you go. I have the gold. I click up. One more gold. One more gold. So I have the gold. I remove 4 villager from the PC. I have the 4 of them. And now I'm sending villagers to wood and stone. 5 villager on wood for now is fine. Now I'm slowly trickling villagers to stone. So as you can see, I have 4 on food, which is enough for me to non-stop villager production. And I age up fast with the Imperial Hippodrome because I need the champions. I need the champions to be cooked very fast. Meanwhile, I'm pulling out the second TC play. And again, as I mentioned before, you don't need to fast do this, fast get to second TC, because your second TC doesn't need to be put on deer camp. If you are facing against aggression yourself as well, let's say you are playing against the Golden Horde, and most likely Golden Horde will do aggression against you early on, you can put the second TC on gold, on wood, or on your berries. But now, as I mentioned before, you are dropping silver to the mining camp, and you will do that 35 times. Drop stone into the mining camp and you get silver as well. which is amazing because then we can build a Varangian arsenal, which extracts the silver out of the mining camp, and you will get a passive silver generation out of that one mining camp. That's why it will be possible in the future to mostly play a 2TC Macedonian without a problem. Now you need to look for your resources where you need to send your villagers to achieve the second TC. I send most of the villagers to stone now because I have the wood. I have 250 wood and they are in the wood, just like how Shane said in The Walking Dead. So now I gotta slowly make villagers to wood instead of the stone anymore because I have enough on it. Because the villagers that build up my landmark, there is 2 options you can do. Both options are good. If you wish to be aggressive, that 4 villagers can go to the food. That delays your second TC a little bit, but you can make a horseman to do some aggression against your opponent. Or you can put that full region to get to the stone and you get a faster second TC with your good timing on the H-up. So now I have the stone, I'm picking a location. Let's say I'm playing against Golden Horde and I need to put my TC into a much more safer location. I can do this, or watch this, I can remove the mining camp and put in the location of the mining is it a house? Oh, this book bugged out. Yeah. Just a second. Huh, okay, that's weird. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's interesting. Why is it not letting me put a TC on there? Because last time when I did that, maybe it just bugged out for me. Because last time I was capable of building here a TC on a silver deposit. This time doesn't let me. If it lets you to do that, do that. But for some unknown reason, it didn't let me to build a TC here this time on the silver deposit. But it's fine. So all I wanted to say is that you can build it on the silver deposit and you can use your TC. So now I'm gonna rebuild this. So you can have the arsenal here. Your TC stores silver as well, and you can have an arsenal on the stone as well. So as you see, villagers are dropping silver inside the second TC, which can be extracted if you have the Varangian arsenal. So now from here on, all you have to do is you need to hold, you need to protect yourself. Most likely the opponent will go fast castle and you need to make spearman. You don't need to like think about to reach the castle as fast as he does, but you need to make military and you need to stop what he is doing. If he is trying to collect relics, then you need to stop him somehow to not collect relics. The first thing I do is gonna be the sharpening stones, then I'm gonna get a scale barding as well to increase the HP of my champions, which is very, very important. So now as you see, it slowly extracts the silver out of the stone that we collected. Look at that, it goes up every, what was that? Every 20 seconds? Or every 30 seconds. Check again. So you get a slow trickle every 15 seconds, and you can see now it went up to 50, what is it? 12 silver per minute. This one is on 7, this one is on 14 silver per minute. So you are slowly gathering out the silver that you gathered from the stone mine, and that's the reason why it's so good to build a second TC. Also, you're gonna have these annoying champions that you can do a lot of damage around the map, and your opponent is gonna be like, but I want to stop his 2 TC play, but you don't care that he's doing 2 TC. You can build your Varangian stronghold as well, and you can even send back, like, let's say 5 villager, right? Get a 50 stone, because to upgrade the Varangian stronghold you need 50 stone. And now these Varangian strongholds will become towers, And I forgot to mention that, but when you do that, the sharpening stone upgrade actually affects the Varangian stronghold as well. So now these mining camp is 17 silver per minute, which is wow, that's good, that's really nice. We are dropping an extra stone amount as well, because as I mentioned, we need to upgrade the Varangian stronghold, and I will show you that the sharpening stone actually works on it. It's fine to send a lot of villagers with Macedonian to gold, because you need to get all your upgrades. You need to research literally all your upgrades in the feudal age or castle age, or not in the dark age, but in the feudal age and the castle age. You immediately need to research all your upgrades, because the way that you will get your upgrades out are getting gold. And that's also the reason it's perfectly fine to make Varangian guards as well, because they are the only unit in the feudal age that will take away the gold that you are getting, the extra gold. So that's why it's so good to get the butted chainmail, and the scale barding is just level 1. And in feudal age, the butted chainmail goes up to level 2. As you see, as I mentioned, I upgraded the sharpening stone once. So now instead of the 10 damage, now they do 11 damage, and I upgrade it again, it's gonna do 12 damage per every 1.12 seconds, which is very strong. You can see our Hippodrome Ridari out as well, which is an Imperial unit. So if you didn't know that, all your units, all the champions are actually Imperial units. So the Imperial stats and etc. The Hippodrome Horseman is an Imperial unit, the Hippodrome Ridari is an Imperial unit, and the Hippodrome Scout is an Imperial unit. So what is the difference between the Hippodrome Scout and a normal Scout? Is that the Hippodrome Scout has the extra scouting range vision. Meanwhile, the normal Scout doesn't have the Imperial upgrade. Look how small is your vision range with the normal Scout, and look how crazy is the vision range with the Imperial Hippodrome Scout. So you can get all your upgrades, and you should get your all of your upgrades. So you can see now 19 silver per minute is generating out of your mining camp, and these ones are 60 and 12. So you can get your upgrades. You can get the melee armor or the cavalry armor. You can get the ranged armor as well to make sure your archers are even better. And all you have to do, as I mentioned, you don't need to rush the castle age. You can stay in feudal longer, and you can just make units, and that's it. So let's go to castle and into Imperial, and what are very important stuff for you over there. So let's go to Imperial. Currently, I don't like to make the system of the first hill. I think it's a niche landmark. It's whatever the Golden Horde Tower is the all way to go. Just like with the Imperial Hippodrome, I don't like. I just don't like the system landmark, because it doesn't offer as much resource per minute, just like the other landmark. So we are in Castle Age, we making the Ridaris, we are making the Castle Age upgraded units, which are now way much better, way much stronger. You can see Orange and Guard with the normal stats, an Archer with 94 HP. And you can get more upgrades. You can get a few upgrades just to showcase the units and their power. Okay. So now these are Castle Age units. You can see 154 HP with 2-2 armor, 99 HP, 132 HP. Then we have the Ridari as well, or the Horseman. Your Ridari with 252, or your Horseman with 163, and you can upgrade that. Let's say I'm upgrading another one on the scale barding. Then this Horseman has 170 HP with 2-2 extra armor, right? Then we upgrade another one, and your Horseman has 6-3 armor with 178 HP in the Castle Age. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, let's make sure. So now you're thinking, well, you are making all these units, what to do in Imperial. I don't like the Imperial landmarks for this civilization because I really wish to spend my silver not on units but on upgrades, right? Of course, you can make a Palatine School. I like to make the Palatine School for the Elite Catapult that costs you 750 silver, but I only like to make these Elite Catapults when at least I have a 4 upgrade done on scale boarding and a 4 upgrade done on blade. It's not bad, but every time when you make catapult, you are not getting upgrades, which you need to think about it. You need to think like, was it worth it for me? What I really like when I'm playing with the Macedonian, and that's you always have to keep in your mind, is gonna be the Spring Gold. Now your Spring Gold are insanely strong. So every civilization has an upgrade called Roll Shutter Triggers, which increases the attack speed by 25% and the range resistance by 10%. So your attack speed from 3.12 goes down to 2.58, and you get your special upgrade, which is Spring Gold gain 50% attack speed and engulf their projectile with fire, creating a patch of Greek fire after impact. Which you get it because now your Spring Gold attacks almost every 2 seconds. Now if my opponent, I hope, has some units, maybe, oh, villager, that's perfect. Now you remember the range damage upgrade also increases damage of the Spring Gold. Maybe that will change in the future. But right now, look at that. Look at that attack speed as well. And it leaves a trail of fire as well. Look the damage. It's insane. And you can do that every 2 seconds. And as I mentioned, it leaves fire on the ground and it does percentage damage to the buildings and to the units as well. So your Spring Gold is going to be very, very important in Imperial. So if I have to choose making Catapult or my instantly strong Spring Golds, I would get the upgrade for the Spring Gold first and just keep making your 4 different units out of the Voyager Stronghold. Maybe add some hand cannoneers as well in the future, why not? But Spring Gold is insanely important. Then you have the Prolonged Siege, which is siege units will deal 10% additional damage for every 10 seconds. They are set up to a maximum 50%. It's good if you have Trebuchet or Bangunas. Then it's perfectly good. It's perfectly fine. Then we have the Greek fire projectiles. Counterweight Trebuchet deals 30% increased damage and engulf their target with a Greek fire. Dealing area damage, Greek fire does not stack with other patches. So don't forget, what does it mean? It doesn't stack with other patches. That there will be only one patch of fire on the ground. Let's see how does it work. It increases your bonus damage as well, not just the base damage of the Trebuchet. So if you have 5 Trebuchet shooting the same target, it will not work. Look at that. So look, it has only 1 fire on the ground. So when you are using the Trebuchet with this civilization, you actually need to spread the Trebuchet fire. So it's not just on one area, it's like multiple areas as well. So you can spread the fire just like that, and with that you do a lot of damage. Let's say there is a keep and the villager is repairing on the left and the right side, right? Which means you can like shoot like this with the trebuchet, so the villagers on the back that are trying to repair the keep are getting the damage from the fire. Which is good, because this is a percentage damage. The building. This is a percentage damage. The more HP the unit has, the more damage you will do. And you can research the Prolonged Siege, as I mentioned before. It's good for trebuchet, good for mangonels as well, if you can stay longer into the same position, because then your siege will get a lot of damage. Of course, it's good for bombard as well, but I would rather advise you to use it for like trebuchets. Wait, didn't the 10-second pass already? Oh, okay. So it got increased damage, but I would rather use this on on manganese and etc. I mean, fine for trebuchet as well, but manganese is much better. So what else do we have as a tool in Imperial Age? I mentioned the hand cannons, which was very, very important. Your units became way much stronger, and you get a lot of silver as well, so you can upgrade them. And most likely, this is how your unit is gonna look like. You have a special ability for the Bogmadur, by the way, that I'm pretty sure you can get in Feudal Age, which is you can reduce the damage of the units by 20%. I'm pretty sure you can get that in Feudal Age. But let me triple check that before I'm gonna say something. But if I remember correctly, yes, you can get this in Feudal Age. I forgot to mention that. That makes your Feudal Archer even stronger. Varangian Archer craft more lethal arrows, causing units hit by Bogmadur to have their damage reduced by 20%. So if the enemy has crossbow, knights, unit that has a lot of damage, and you hit them with the arrow, then those units will do 20% less damage. So let's say your opponent is like so happy, rush the Castle Age, now making Castle Age knights and or so forth, etc. You're gonna say like, I have the Bogmadur. Now your units does 20% less damage. Which is crazy that you can upgrade that in Feudal. Then you have your Imperial Spearman, which insane. You don't have University. So instead of the University, you need to upgrade your units from the arsenals. So don't forget that. No University, but the upgrade will come from the arsenal. And your units, when you're upgrading a lot, your units will feel like, oh my god, they are like, they have University upgrades, right? Because your archer has 13 damage, it has 138 HP, they are so tanky, it's crazy. These archers have so much HP and 6/6 or more if you fully upgrade it. Look at that. And that's not all. Your crossbow receives the upgrades as well, right? So let me show you. Your crossbow is up to 20 damage with 123 HP, 28 extra HP and 6/6 armor. And your hand cannoneers as well has 39 extra HP on the hand cannoneer and 6/6 armor. These hand cannoneers are so beefy, that's crazy. A hand cannoneer with 6/6 armor and almost 170 HP. Then your marathon with 253 HP, 6/6 armor, 12 armor together, and your spearman with almost 200 HP on the spearman. So your units become insanely premium, and they are not even that expensive to make them in all ages. Of course, we cannot forget about the horsemen as well. They can have 6 to 11 or more with what's that? 19 base damage. So yeah, that's all the things and everything I learned while playing Macedon. Played like 30-60 games, beating many pro players as well with Macedon. It's very easy to play, very easy to transition into farms as well, even though you don't have like a crazy unique extra gathering speed. All your economy comes from the silver. So love the silver, enjoy the silver. Sola mio. Oh, teaching day of the Macedonian dynasty. So yeah, that's all I learned from playing that many games of Macedonian dynasty. And I'm hungry like a horse. That was a lot of talk. Lot of talk. Alright, I'm been streaming for 5 hours now and I need to take a little bit of break. So thank you so much for watching. And see you guys a little bit later. Alright? Thank you for enjoying it. Thank you for listening to me. See you guys later. Need to have a lunch break. And we played 5 hours of games today. I'm hungry.